What it do, you? To today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. And today's video is going to be part 2 of more spiritual messages. So it's going to be more spiritual messages, part 2. So let's get into it. But before we get into it, first things first, I want to say, let me light this joint as a libation for the ancestors. Alright, so now, like I was saying in the last video, you know what I'm saying, you always be having a good day, you know what I'm saying, and today it's like, it's right now, today it's a new day. I'm not sure what the date is. I think today is the 14th or the 15th, but today is Wednesday, and it's like 6 a.m. in the morning, you feel me? So crack a dime, get right to it, you feel me? Ain't no big teething on the tube, you feel me? Like, we about action over here. Some people probably get up earlier in the morning, you know, 4 a.m. Depends on their schedule, you know? And the thing is, they be making them people even more beastly. Niggas that be going for a morning jog in this type of weather. Like, it ain't really that necessarily cold, but, bro, going for a jog in this type of weather, bro, it's like, damn, you gotta be a savage. Which I've done it before, you know, when I was in AmeriCorps in Triple C, Iowa, you feel me? We wasn't in Iowa at this particular time, but that's the I was headquartered in at the one that was stationed in Iowa, and yeah, man, it's just crazy. It's crazy because man, bro, that shit just wild, man. That shit just wild, bro. Like, you have like these entities and shit that's just, bro, they just trying to disrupt your energy. Like, they trying to sabotage. Really, that's like the best way I can explain it. Like, to be honest with you, like, I mean, I can explain it in another way, but it takes so long because there's only so many words in the English language that can explain certain things. Like, for example, like, shout out to Professor Griff. He talk about it all the time. Like, for example, like, when it comes to like love, right? For example, you find somebody that you actually love, it's hard to really express it in words because words can only describe how you feel so much. You see what I'm saying? It's the same concept. You know, like, I could try to, like, for example, like, to one of my homies and shit, JJ, shout out JJ, I was telling him, like, about the Mandela effect, because he said, like, he didn't know exactly what it was, but he kind of know of it. Like, you know how you kind of, like, heard of it, whispers and shit, but you don't know exactly what it is. It was like that. So I was like, let me give you an analogy. Let me break it down for you. You know what I mean? In the most simplest terms. And I'm saying it in a simple way so I don't confuse myself and I don't confuse him, because the Mandela effect It's very tricky. It's one of the ones that's very tricky. It's very hippie-ish. Let's just put it like that because it's so trippy. Like it'll confuse you if you try to break it down too deeply. So you got to break it down in a simpler way. So I broke it down to him. This is the Mandela effect, right? Say for example, let's use KFC as an example. I'm just gonna use KFC, right? You could think of McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, but I'm gonna just use KFC. Say KFC, they had them same colors on a restaurant, where it's like red and white or some shit like that, for the longest, right? They had that shit since the beginning of time. And let's say one day you go to KFC, and this is without notice, they ain't make a commercial of it, because usually when restaurants update, like do like major updates like that, they usually let their people know, like they fans know, because like you know, or customers, fans, customers, same thing, because restaurants are technically like celebrities too. You know what I mean? Because people they so infatuated with the food, or the food is so good. That's kind of like giving that restaurant status. You see what I mean? So it's like celebrity kind of a way. So it's like they fans, they customers, same thing. You know what I mean? Because somebody that's a fan of you, they buy your merchandise, they buy your products. Somebody a customer of you, they buy your merchandise, they buy your products. Same thing. You see what I'm saying? And let's just say one day you just go to KFC, like I said, without notice, and next you know, they motherfucking colors is green and yellow, and you like, what the fuck? When did KFC change they colors to green and yellow? And they didn't even say nothing, and everything changed. Like the buckets of chicken is green and yellow. It ain't red and white no more. And the Colonel Sanders dude, he black. I'm giving the examples. That's the Mandela effect. For 20 years, you noticed KFC had the same colors, logo ain't changed, none of that. All of a sudden, one day, you just wake up and it changed. That's the Mandela effect. In a simpler way, without trying to confuse you or myself. If you try to break it down too deeply, you will confuse yourself. Trust me. I tried. I'm like, oh, holy shit. Like, let me break this down on a smaller scale, because it's kind of tricky. But, yeah, man. But other than that, you gotta remember, like I was saying, these demons, they gonna try whatever they gonna try. Because one, we getting close to Halloween. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Halloween is the first day of the winter equinox. You see what I'm saying? So, that's what portals open up that day. Like, portals open up multiple times, like 8-8 and 10-10, 11-11, all that shit like that. You know, but they open up on Halloween too, because that's the devil's birthday, holiday, whatever you want to call it, right? So you're gonna have all these people being possessed, and these is people who don't have God in their life. They don't have Christ in their life. They don't follow no type of. They don't have Allah in their life. They don't have Buddha in their life. None of that type of stuff. They atheists. They Luciferian, Satanists, whatever they might be. They might just be lost. You know what I mean? They don't believe in anything. So if you don't believe in nothing, you would just be considered an atheist. You see what I'm saying? So and don't get it twisted. You got way more different religions than that. I'm just naming the main ones. You know what I'm saying? You got way more different religions than just those. I'm just naming the main ones that at least I'm familiar with. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you got a lot of people that's gonna be possessed, influenced to do dumb shit, evil shit, stupid shit. So just be expecting that. Keep your peace, be on your P's and Q's, be on alert, you know, life alert, stay on alert, you feel me? And also, remember Halloween can also be turned into a good thing too. You see what I'm saying? Because although it has those negative connotations attached to it, you gotta remember it's a world of duality. So you could also take that and reverse it and use that energy for something good. So basically, come up with new positive, like family festival Halloween games. That's family orientated. That's positive. Have the kids dress up in positive costumes. instead of the evil demon shit. You know what I mean? Like, watch positive movies and shit on Halloween instead of all the little evil shit. And I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying if you want to manifest that positive energy on that day, because the portal's going to be open. So when the portal's open, it's not just demons coming out of there, even though that's going to be mainly demons. Angels and shit like that, and messengers and all that will be able to go through those portals as well as interdimensionals, extraterrestrials, all that type of shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to see, and then also, check this shit out, right? You're going to also see from this time right now till Halloween, from this time now to Halloween, you're going to see celebrities die in threes. And it started with Charlie Kirk. You see what I'm saying? And that was like damn near like a month ago. You see? So just be on the lookout to see more celebrities, whether they actually traditional celebrities as actors, movie stars, rappers, singers, blah, 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 all that shit. Be on the lookout for those. But also, you gotta remember, YouTubers and influencers and models and all this shit are celebrities now, too. We in the digital age. You know what I mean? So you could be in the finance world. You're a celebrity like Bob Lee. Rest in peace, Bob Lee. Like Bill Gates, he's a tech giant. Elon Musk, you know, shit like a mogul, you know, because he don't just do tech, he do all type of shit. You know, even like Donald Trump, mogul, you know what I'm saying? He do different shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Donald Trump, he do, you know, different shit. Like, he not just the president or, you know, the money guy and all this type of stuff. Like, Donald Trump actually is a mogul in real estate and, you know, all this type of shit, blah, 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 blah. Barack Obama, you know what I'm saying? He's a mogul. He do all this good stuff. You know what I'm saying? He not just, was just the president or just a senator. You see what I'm saying? Barack Obama was more. You get what I'm saying? So it's just that energy or whatever. But just be on the lookout to know that you're going to see more celebrities start to drop. At least probably two more, because I haven't heard anything about any celebrities dying recently. And I'm not saying it like, oh yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see and all that. No, I'm telling you this as a prophet, as a prediction. I know this is going to happen. I don't know exactly which ones it's going to be, because it always change. You'll never know exactly who it's gonna be. You can kind of speculate and do all that shit, but I don't really like to speculate too much. Like, sometimes you gotta speculate. You know what I mean? But I don't like to speculate too much. But at the same time, I don't know who it's gonna be. I'm not finna just say, oh, this. You know what I mean? But just know you're gonna see at least two more some major celebrities drop. Watch, because they need large amounts of blood to be spilled for the winter equinox, just as well as the summer solstice. And we already know who they sacrificed for the summer solstice: Hulk Hogan, Michael Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne. That was the big three for the summer solstice. Now there's gonna be a big three for the winter equinox. The first one, excuse me, was Charlie Kirk, and I know he didn't get killed exactly when the equinox started, but he like one of the first to kind of usher in that energy going forward that way. You see what I'm saying? Because you know, because it's not summertime and it's not wintertime either yet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he like the first one to be sacrificed to get it started for that winter equinox ritual. And then it's gonna be two more major celebrities. You see what I'm saying? It always is. Just watch. But wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. And fuck Satan. Fuck all his minions. Don't get stepped on for Jesus Christ. Gang.